So are you ready for the first world? Tribal Stack Tropics?
Yeah.
I think that's the right the right letters and words to use for the name, because very often I will say what you say in your head, and then I'm like, wait, that's not right at all.
Oh,
and I've had that problem pop up multiple times in these Let Us plays. But no, it is Tribal Stack Tropics. It was in fact right.
Shit. These plays got lettuce.
Nice.
Yeah.
The Ghost Riders used to have that fiery effect on it. That looks different to me. I feel like they didn't used to have that fiery effect. Oh, Ghost Riders. These are Jinjos. We get them all. We get a treasure. You probably will never guess what kind of treasure there is.
They don't say Jinjo though, and that's a big problem for me.
Yeah, look at all the words they're using to describe themselves. They could have just said Jinjo. Oh, these are tribal corplets. They're exactly the same. Oh, I pushed the wrong one to attack again because I'm bad. They're exactly the same as the previous corplets we saw, but they're different. And so what I said earlier about when we saw the corplet that it is 50% of the enemies is a little misleading because there are small variations on them, but they don't get mechanical difference. They're just they look a little different for this level, and it's fun. Oh man, I just played chicken with that one, and it worked out for me. I was like, I'm just gonna roll straight off this cliff, but no, sometimes you just gotta have a bit of daredevil in your heart.
Yeah.
The beloved Netflix show. I think that was a Netflix show.
Yeah, the Daredevil.
From
the
Netflix.
Amazing Daredevil from Netflix.
Yeah. So this is Clara, and she's always in trouble. Maybe it's Clara. I have no clue how you say that name anymore. I've watched too much Doctor Who and my brain melts because Cho's bad.
That seems like a mistake.
It was. But it was a mistake that I appreciated making. Because, I love garbage TV. And, Riverdale, one of my favorite TV shows. Absolute trash. And, Doctor Who's like the diet version of a Riverdale in terms of the trash that I'm looking for.
Really? That's interesting.
So we're Steve, we gotta watch Riverdale. It's so good. I love it.
I've seen clips. No, I don't doubt that Riverdale is exactly the kind of stuff that's this is trash I want to see more of. I'm more surprised that Doctor Who scratches that same itch and isn't just annoying.
Oh, it is annoying. The way Doctor Who works is, or at least I haven't seen the most recent season, because so the show used to be, oh, this is trash, but it's interesting because it sucks. And then every once in a while there'd be a good episode and be like, oh, okay. And then this most recent season was just oh, this doesn't suck, but it's not good. So it kind of lost what I enjoyed about it, where it was well, it sucks, but I can at least it sucks in an interesting way instead of just okay, this is just, this is just okay.
Yeah.
So these corplets, they're trying to stop us from rescuing Clara because, bone marrow tasty. It makes soup tasty, I think. I think that's what you do with bone marrow.
They are making broth.
Yeah. Good old bone broth,
That's good.
Laylee gives her shit at some point. I'm not sure if it's now or if it's spoilers somewhere later in the game. Clara will return.
What?
But at some point they're like, "Why are you doing that? She no meat on her, but that how you do bone broth." And we get a reward, the Pagey.
Truly shocking.
So something fun about this hardened battle arena is these doors are actual doors, but they don't go anywhere. They just loop back to each other. So you can just kind of, let's say you're very interested and don't want to miss anything in this game. So you just go through all of the doors in several combinations and make sure there's not a secret there. Just something you could do. There isn't.
Did you find a secret?
No, I didn't. But maybe I didn't look hard enough,
Yeah, did you really get all the combinations?
I probably didn't do all of the combinations. I probably gave up, but that was so long ago. That was 2017, which in 2020, the time of this recording, was like 40 years ago.
There've probably been a couple of updates since then. Maybe they added in a secret there.
You're right. You want to do this right now? You want to go check, make sure?
I've got several hours to kill.
Okay, cool. I'll put on... Here, I'll stop the stream, and I'll put on, instead of streaming this to you so you can see it, we can do the Steam remote play, and you can play for a little bit, and I'll count the combination. Actually, I think I'd rather go into the doors than count. I take it back. You can count. I've made a mistake. So, you want to hear some trivia about Tribal Stack Tropics?
Hit me with that trivia.
So, Tribal Stack Tropics. Yeah, it was like the first level like stuff they were showing off like whenever they were promoting the game, kickstarting it. Because game kickstarted, and I have the dates and stuff for kickstarting because there's some fun stuff there. Because everybody loves to hear dates. I got receipts. I can read those. I can't read text in video games though. It's weird. The stage at one point was going to have a day-night cycle, but then they decided, no, that's too much, and then they didn't. That was your trivia.
Was that technically?
Although I believe they showed off.
Was that this stage? Because I know that the Kickstarter prototype thing that they showed, they had an area that it was all like jungle set piece stuff, but like it was not. I guess eventually it evolved into Tribal Stack Tropics, but I don't even know if that was ever supposed to be a level or if it was just its own separate thing.
Oh well, I guess my trivia was bad then. Thanks, Steve.
Yeah, no problem.
Better you than a comment. Just kidding. I would love for you to leave a comment. I'm so lonely. Please. So that corplet had a hat, which makes it a new enemy now. It's a sergeant corplet. Oh, we can't get up there. Oh no, we can't jump up high enough. That's a shame.
Yeah,
guess we'll just stare at those 3 quills and just be sad about it. There's a dead person.
Never be able to get them.
Never. It's like that one piece of chocolate and Conker's Bad for a Day, where they just put it there to mess with you.
Is that what the One Piece is?
The One Pieces. That I'm so fun. Oh, did I really? No, I didn't mess it up. I didn't mean to get this first, but I was just here and I knew it was there, so I got it. I'm sorry, everybody. That's like the super secret collectible, the pirate treasure. There's one of them in every world. I'm sorry. It was there. I had to get it.
I'm very disappointed in you.
I'm sorry that we got this super secret one first, but there's pirate treasure to be had, and we're going to have it.
I mean, you were there.
Yeah, why not, you know? Why is everybody so mad at me? I don't understand. I'm doing my best.
Sit down.
I am.
Okay, put your shirt back on.
Should I stand up so I can sit down? Oh, I will not do that one. How am I supposed to game if I can't see my chest hair?
Yeah, it is pretty essential, I guess.
Yeah.
I did not consider gaming requires a bare chest for optimal performance.
Yeah. There's a plant. We can talk to it, but they don't want to talk to us because plants famously racist.
Yeah, I have heard that.
I mean, maybe like species. It's some form of bigotry, you know. We don't like to get caught up in the linguistics here. We're here to game. We're not here to use our mouth.
Obviously,
you know?
Yooka-Laylee is an incredibly it's a
thought-provoking
political manifesto.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
The manifesto being that you want to pick up a whole bunch of things because it makes you happy and make your brain feel good.
You want to pick up a whole bunch of things, and good designs are things with eyes.
Yeah. Oh man, I can't wait for us to find the best enemy in the game.
There's definitely some of them around.
Oh no, I did the camera wrong, even though I was so uppity earlier about, no, I must control the camera myself, and that's the only way camera good, but then I made a fool of myself, but that's fine, you know?
There's absolutely parts in this game where the automatic camera does a better job.
Yeah. But, if I didn't want to make a fool of myself, I wouldn't have a YouTube channel, so I knew that was a risk, and I took it. It's fine.
Commendable.
Yeah.
Accepting your mistakes on the chin.
Mm-hmm. That's why people commonly tell me that they won't stop telling me, Zach, you're a hero. And I'm just,
Who are you to deny them?
Yeah. I do it just like everyone else, one video at a time. That's actually a lie. Sometimes I record 2 at once because I'm bad.
Wow. My perception of you has been shattered on this day.
Yeah. Sometimes you can record more than one. Actually, how many quills do we have? So something I did is I went and took account of how many things there are in levels, so I can know when it's time to move on and not just be like, is there more stuff we should get? And so we can because the way I like to play games is I like to strip mine video games instead of trying to do what I think is fun. What I think is fun is strip mining all the content out of the video game.
Yeah.
So
a real
I like to play games.
colonialist approach.
Yeah, and famously, I'm a big defender of colonialism.
Yeah, you love colonialism. You love resource extraction.
Mm-hmm. The episode of Wario Land 4 titled "Capitalism is Bad" was a joke, and none of you understood it. Capitalism is actually the good one. That makes Yooka-Laylee was made under capitalism, so hey.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah. Checkmate, socialists, I suppose.
Yeah. I mean, and who likes going
Steve,
to the hospital anyway?
I don't. That's why I don't do it.
Yeah.
The gangrene set in, but that's fine. Here's everybody's favorite. I know I said that Trouser was the fan favorite, but if you're on Twitter, Vendy is your favorite.
She's got it all.
Vendy's the Twitter favorite.
She's got the face. She's got feet. What's not to love?
She's like a big SpongeBob cheese person.
She's a fridge.
So Steve, you do. I know she's a fridge, but she looks like
she's a fridge.
Okay,
respect the lore.
Steve, I need your help. You're an artist.
Yes.
What is it a crime to invent Vendy? Is that a thing you learned at art school?
Well, it's not a thing that I learned in art school, but inventing Vendy does violate the Geneva Convention.
Oh, I can't wait to see that pop up on Twitter.
Yeah.
So we learn how Yooka-Laylee violates the Geneva Convention.
It absolutely does.
So, Vendy, she has a purpose. She's not just here for us to ogle, because, we're misogynist pigs who love to ogle vending machines. Mm-hmm. She gives us...
just a little eye candy for the guys.
Yeah. She has the Platonics, the name of the studio, also a thing in the video game. That's good design, baby.
That's right. Brand synergy.
So the way these work, these are things that you unlock by doing certain things in the game. We'll go over how you unlock them later. I have them all unlocked, however, because once you unlock them on a just copy of the game, they're always unlocked. I looked into how to delete them, and by that I mean I uninstalled Yooka-Laylee once, reinstalled it, and all my stuff was still there, and I was confused. And then I looked into how to do it, and you have to turn off Steam cloud syncing, and I was like, you know what, whatever. We're just gonna keep the tonics on, and we're gonna go ahead and turn on a tonic because it's good. We'll go over how you unlock them all later, because some of them have requirements for moves we don't have, and they'd be a spoiler. And I know you don't want to be spoiled on Yooka-Laylee. I wouldn't want to. I'm saying that kind of sarcastically, but I wouldn't have wanted to be spoiled for Yooka-Laylee when I first played it. But I went ahead and put on a tonic. There's two that I feel are far and away the clear best ones. The one I put on will allow our stamina to regenerate faster, just because your stamina will regenerate, but it takes 10 seconds. I keep pushing the wrong button to do my attack. 10 or so seconds to. Yeah, just, we're doing a video. You have to do it fast, or else they'll never... I could make a speedrun joke, but I'm not.
I hear in some video games, you've got to go fast.
Yeah. Not that I know anything about that. Steve, I know you didn't watch any of my... I'm not even going to ask. I know you didn't watch any of it. People made fun of me because I was very slow at Sonic, because I wanted to look around and appreciate Sonic's cool world.
I've definitely.
And they were like, "No, you're too slow. You shouldn't play Sonic, and you stink." And then they made fun of me because I made a Sonic OC. I actually did make a Sonic OC at the end of it, so that would be fun.
Yeah. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
We should. When are you gonna make your Yooka-Sona?
My Sonic OC could be a Yooka-Sona. It was Leap the Frog.
Oh.
So, honestly, probably fits better in the Yooka-Laylee universe than it did in the Sonic one.
Get him in there.
Oh, this is Nimble. She wants to race. She has a good helmet.
She does have a good helmet. Weird design.
Good helmet. Yeah. It's a cloud. And you can tell it's a girl cloud because it has eyelashes.
They had to do a lot of designs very quickly. They aren't all super consistent.
Wait, what'd you say?
I said they had to do a lot of designs very quickly. They aren't all super consistent.
Yeah. Uh-oh, I need to get some of those butterflies, and my depth perception is failing me, and I'm not running into the butterflies. And now she's gotten in front of me. So I have no clue if this race has like rubber banding or anything like that. I assume it does. That's how they. Oh, I keep missing the butterflies. I'm gonna lose to her. That's not very gamer of me.
I don't think that this game does, or that this race does have rubber banding. If I were to guess, I bet that she follows a set path.
Yeah, that would probably be easier to program. Oh, and I missed the. I'm gonna lose the race. I missed the quill. Oh no, I'm gonna win the race now. Just kidding. I was in despair, as it was merely in jest. I knew I would win all along. I wanted to keep y'all, and because I'm very good at video games. I have to introduce some drama, make you think that I could lose from time to time.
You're a regular esport.
Yeah. Yooka-Laylee does have 2 players, so I don't understand why it's not a esport. Oh, that's actually something.
It's going to be an Evo this year.
Something that I meant to ask you before we started recording, but I'm just going to ask you now, Steve. Did you know that this game has co-op?
Yeah. It's like a worse version of the Mario Galaxy co-op, right?
Yeah, would you like to do it sometime for this Let's Play?
Yeah, how do we do that remotely?
Yeah. The Steam Remote Play works, so we can do it, and I'm sure we'll have a grand old time.
Definitely.
So, Trouser, going to continue to sell us moves, except now actually going to sell us moves. Previously, he wanted the 5 quills, and he was like, then I'll give you a move. But then we didn't hand over the quills. We kept them. We didn't pay him for the first move.
First move is free.
The first move was free. The 5 quills were to open the gate, I guess, but then he didn't take it. Then he gave us another free first move. But now we have to pay. We finally have to pay for the moves. So I counted and by I counted, I mean I went to Wikipedia and counted up all of the quills. There should be 124 to 114. There were 10 that were questionable, that you might not be able to get until later in the game with more powers, available in the current state of the level. I guess I should have mentioned there's 25 pages per world, 200 quills. I believe that's the way the numbers break down off the top of my head.
You're the numbers guy.
Yeah. I have a math minor, which means I can say whatever I want about numbers, and it's probably true. Oh, Steve, I'm 3 away from being able to buy them all.
Yeah, if you just hadn't missed those couple of quills, this would be a whole different world we'd be living in.
Now there's one move I will not be allowed to learn. So we're going to have to... This is where the runs for Yooka-Laylee get interesting, where you pick the moves that you're actually going to use, and then you have to leave one on the cutting room floor.
Which is why you did this. On purpose.
Yeah, to introduce drama. Not because I had no idea how many quills I had, and was just I'll just buy a move.
I think that there's something to this game that's like very like there's a lot of inconsistencies with a lot of the stuff in this game. The UI and the menus are maybe more so than any of the other aspects of it.
Yeah. Like, like the main menu, the pause menu, which I suppose when we take a look at the pause menu, are just Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie pause menus.
Yeah.
Not a lot to them, but then like this. I like this screen, but...
I like it too. It's just very like surprising and doesn't look like pretty much anything else.
Yeah.
And a lot of like the button icons and stuff, and like the stamina meter bar.
Yeah, I don't like the HUD for this game, or at least the health stamina thing. Not a fan. Like the butterflies, like I get it, like it's like the honeycombs, sure. But
yeah.
I don't know. It's amateur looking in a way that like is I feel bad saying that, but
No, definitely. I mean,
it feels like what someone copying Banjo-Kazooie would do, which, I mean, they are doing. But it's like, these people that did the dang thing, so, like...
It's interesting now that they've put out a second game, like, seeing what the kind of, like, UI and stuff that they put together in a game that they're just, like, building on their own time.
Yeah.
It looks a lot better when that one comes around.
All right, I had to remember which buttons do what because I'm 70 years old and have no clue what buttons are anymore. So this one is
seconds.
This is a slurp state. Which one
Slurp
was this?
shot.
Slurp shot. Yeah, thank you. Slurp state's different. That one's a different one. Slurp shot. Now we can spit the things. We ate some frost berries, and now Yooka has frost powers, and I can spit ice like you would an ovoid object, something similar to an egg, one might say.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, I wouldn't, but I was describing it for people who have soft brains like me, so they would know that you could describe it as an egg. But so every once in a while we'll find things that Yooka can yummy down on, and then be able to spit them out, just like a balloon. This is the sonar shot.
I think a lot of this game does kind of boil down to like, do you have the power that like opens this thing? It's a very like lock and key type of system.
Oh man, the camera does not like this. I went into first person on this moving thing.
Oh wow, it's a whole new world.
Yeah, that's good. Like oh. Hey, you remember how there were things that I was supposed to shoot at that made the thing, and then I forgot?
Yeah, I wasn't sure what you were doing.
Yeah. Hey, I told y'all, soft brain. Look, I know. Oh wait, I forgot what button to attack I wanted to do, and we took fall damage, something we can't mitigate in this game. So in Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie, there is a glitch that I love, where if you ground pound right before you fall off a thing, and then just stay in your... Oh, nope, I was in my attack enemy. I didn't enter the roll animation fast enough, and I've died in this. How shameful.
That's it, you only get one shot. Series over.
Goodbye, everybody. Nary a gamer am I.